Hey everybody. So as you can see on this arena run, which I think this is four arenas after I recorded my last one for the channel. As you can see, I'm 11-2 right now. I'm still using Overwolf. It's a great app. I mean, you don't always have to pick what they tell you to, but for the most part they make sound choices. Kind of give you some more information to assess different strategies and approaches, different synergies you might not have noticed or overlooked or whatever. But I just wanted to show that whenever I record something, I mean, I did alright, 6-3, right? That's not horrible. But the next arena I did, I went 10-3, which is kind of where I normally am. After that, I went. I had another. Wait, did I have another 6-3? I don't know. 6-3 or 7-3 is one of the two. And then I had an 8-3, and now I'm at 11-2. So that's why this is going to be called the final big baddie, because I only have one to go, and I wanted to kind of talk over a little bit about this deck. It's rated at 73, which is great. Like, it's not super amazing, but it's up there, you know. So I was expecting, because, you know, that's dependent on your skill, right? So, you know, I'm okay. I'm above average, I would say. I'm not the best Hearthstone player. I miss obvious things sometimes. You know, I make poor judgment calls, but overall, I'm alright. So I was expecting maybe I'll go 7 or 8 wins, you know, something like that. Maybe 9 if I'm lucky, but so far I've been doing pretty good with it. So, like, I was gonna bring up the browser with this. You can actually bring up the browser. It tells you more information about your deck and your synergies and, you know, that kind of useful information if you want to really delve into kind of the deck building aspect of it. I'll just go over it. Like, I got pretty good early game. Like, I got quite a few options. I got Shielded Mini-Bot, I got 2 Flame Jugglers, a Monty Berserker, Giblin Stalker, and Knife Juggler. I usually kind of try to save that if I can. I have so many other options, usually, because I have Muster for Battle. That's, you know, a great combo if you can if you can pull it off. Warhorse Trainer's actually been pulling his weight in this run. I mean, he's been doing work. I mean, Muster for Battle plus him, you know, you want to play him after you have some recruits on the board, of course, or it's not as useful. I mean, if you're playing against Mage, it makes them want to ping those guys even harder, so it's not completely useless because you get them to use 2 mana all the time, but then again, you have to use 2 mana too, so I don't know. We got a lot of removal in the form of Keeper of Alderman. I got a legendary, Adric the Pure, who has also been a real hero in this. I mean, when you have a, you know, 4 or 5 creatures on the enemy side of the board and they have upwards of 3 to 7 damage each, it can really change the game, man. Knocking them all down to 1 attack. Phew. Anyway, I just wanted to, I mean, I'm pausing on this so people can look at the cards, see what kind of, you know, if you're not sure how to play this game, it's good to know, you know, you want a good curve. Like, you don't want too many late games, you want a decent amount of early game and a decent amount of mid game, and then a nice push at the end. And that's kind of what I have. I mean, if you made it like an arch, it would kind of average out about here and then kind of go down, and that's kind of what you want. You want a nice start, and you want to carry it through and finish them off. Anyway, enough of that. But yeah, Blessing of Kings ×3 doesn't hurt. Consecration, I've got removal, actual damage removal as opposed to that. I got Hammer of Wrath for that too. It's pretty good. But most of the time I actually use keepers on my own minions, funnily enough, just to get a tempo going. I mean, they're great on your silver hand recruits because, you know, they buff it up by 2, or if you, I don't know, you have one of these guys and he takes 4 damage, you can make him a 3/3, kind of buff him up a little bit. I mean, he loses some attack, but he stays alive, so he doesn't just get pinged off or whatever. Anyway, so let's get right into it and see if I can get 12 wins for, you know, the first time in about a month and a half or so, however long it's been. And if not, well, you know, I wish I could record every arena, but I don't have that much space on my computer, and I don't really want to record and talk and then not feel, you know, that excited about the run.
My hammer burns with holy fire.
Turn my sound down. It's really distracting me. Alright. I guess I'll keep Avenge. I should have probably got rid of it to try to get a 2-drop. But, okay. But that's alright. I got a 2-drop.
Ah, hello, challenger.
It's probably one of my least favorite maps. Just don't feel like there's enough to interact with on this. My favorite area right here. Top level bubbles. Okay, anyway, I should probably pay attention.
Reporting for duty.
I do like the new board too. I wish that I don't know, I just want them to add a lot more interactivity. That'd be fun. Like little secrets. Like a combination log kind of thing. I mean, they have little things like that here and there, but alright.
Shields up. Red alert.
First.
Now that's not going to tempt him at all. Unless he thinks I'm tricking him into Avenge.
Mine.
No? Okay. Well, he did it. I wish I could kill that 4-2 off without getting rid of the shield, but really I'm just going to, I'm gonna, don't want to do that.
Weapons ready.
Can't really kill it off right now, so I think I'll just, play a guy.
Drag no stupid.
Alright. That's not gonna help anything. That'll just die because that's a spell. So I guess I can just do this. Now, I should probably buff that up.
None may steal our secret.
So I will.
To battle.
Weapons ready.
That way it's out of consecrate range, and this is a horrible board for consecration now. Kill off everything so I can not have to worry about blessing of kings.
Oh, the Lich King!
Alright. So let's say we put this down, kill that off. Yeah. I mean, I could buff up again. If I buff up, you know what? I'm gonna buff up. I'm gonna buff this guy up.
Not in my house.
Weapons ready.
To battle. Reporting for duty.
And of course, my last game, my challenger who also probably has 12-2. I'm not gonna say anything, but there you go. I beat an Asian. I feel proud. Wow, that was the easiest victory I've had this entire arena. That was so easy. All right, here, this is what I wanted to bring up. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. I imagine you can. think perhaps since this is inside, it's an add-on for. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me view the. Okay, it's broken. All right, let's just open this. The browser messed up. So yeah, 12-2. That was fun. All right, let's see what we get. 225. Golden Lightwell. I don't think I have one of those. You know, for a class it sucks. Alright, so that's 375. Oh, this would make it even 400 gold. Alright. Let's see what we get. Bunch of rares. Stick on here for a little bit, go to crafting. Just so I can talk a little bit more. So, what I really like about Overwolf, and it sounds like I'm sponsored by them, but I'm not getting any money from anyone doing YouTube or Twitch when I start doing that, hopefully in the very near future. What I like most about... Okay, that's not gonna work. There we go. What I like most about it is just... it just feels... It feels like it should be part of the game almost, with that overlay. I don't really know why I'm adding on to it, but it's really great. Like, for people who aren't so good at making decks, who are better at essentially taking cards and then strategizing in the game, which is what I'm best at. I'm not perfect at it. I make mistakes, like I mentioned earlier. I make mistakes a lot. Well, not a lot. Usually, when I make most of my mistakes are made when I haven't played for a little while and I'm kind of rusty. But when it comes to drafting, especially with considering that Arena is wild now, there's just so many options, and just sticking to, you know, getting a lot of early game and a decent amount of mid game and a few good heavy hitters for the end game. You know, there's so many like checks and balances on value for, you know, 2-drops. There's so many 2-drops, and if you have to choose between a few 2-drops, you might, you know, not pick the best one, you know, that kind of thing. But so an app like an app or mod or whatever you want to call it, add-on, like Overwolf really helps people like me who just like, oh, there's too many choices, what am I supposed to do? I just want to play the game, give me some decent cards and let me see what I can do, you know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short video. I couldn't resist making it. I thought I was gonna lose the game before this one. I don't know, I played really well and I got lucky. Like I can't really explain it because I have a shit memory and I can't remember exactly what was going on, but he had oh yeah, well, it was Adric the Pure. Like he helped me wipe a board that I wouldn't have been able to wipe in the first place in one turn without killing everything on my board, and helped me, you know, maintain board control. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please hit that like button. I would appreciate it, and subscribe for more videos. I'm gonna start making a lot more videos. I've been kind of inconsistent because my life's been very crazy the last few years. Yeah. So until next time, hope you take care, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.